She even told me, don't buy anything for your future baby because I've already saved everything for you and you won't need anything. His mom currently is throwing a fit because this year we're out of town on his birthday. She like completely dismisses him and laughs in her face like, oh my gosh, I raised your husband and now you're gonna tell me how to hold your baby? You said yes to getting married forever. You're so excited, but rather than focusing on planning for your big day, you are defending yourself constantly from comments and judgment, basically defending your identity inside this family that you're about to join because they don't know how to handle a woman who doesn't know how to play small. So I'm reaching out because I'm engaged and my future mother-in-law is putting so much stress and pressure on our relationship. It's really starting to weigh on the both of us. His whole family, especially his mom and grandma, have a specific idea about what a woman should be. Creative, a good cook, and basically follow exactly what every other woman in their family does. But I'm not like them. I'm a big city girl with different values and different boundaries. And because of that, there's constant judgment, little comments, power struggles. I'm exhausted. Here are a few examples. With the wedding, I've tried to include them, give them small tasks, but they ignore what I ask for and take over. And when I try to redirect, they get upset. Future parenting, I watch my sister-in-law just get her baby taken away from my mother-in-law. Will just take her baby away. And then when my sister-in-law's like, oh, could you hold him this way so he doesn't fuss or something? She like completely dismisses him and laughs in her face like, oh my gosh, I raised your husband and now you're gonna tell me how to hold your baby? It's crazy how she treats her. She even told me, don't buy anything for your future baby because I've already saved everything for you and you won't need anything. Oh, I'm not even pregnant yet. My health. I have an autoimmune condition and sometimes I bring my own food and that gets met with disappointing looks and comments like I'm being difficult. Over the holidays, they track every year who we spend time with. His mom currently is throwing a fit because this year we're out of town on his birthday. He's almost 30. Every time I try to bring small boundaries, like bringing my own food, it's met with guilt, drama, and talking behind my back. They've already started comparing me to my sister-in-law, like I'm causing problems, and I haven't even gotten married yet. I'm scared. This is a preview of what's to come, especially if we have kids. I want to know, how do I protect my relationship, and how do I stop feeling like I'm constantly defending myself just for being different? If this were happening to me, there's two things I see that I would have to do. Number one, I would have to make sure I was on the same page as my husband, or my fiance right now, but my soon-to-be husband. And I would do that by talking with him openly, making sure he understands, like, I don't want you to pick between me and your family, but also we need to be on the same team. Like, we need to have boundaries around our little system. We need to be on the same team, especially when we start to have children. You know, what does that look like? And just based on the conversation, based on how he stands up or doesn't stand up to his mom and grandma or the family in general, I would then determine if some premarital counseling is in order. So if he struggles to set limits or struggles to, say no, or says things like, oh, that's just the way she is, stuff like that, I would not hesitate. Like, if you got into counseling before you even got married, you would save years of just stress and frustration and attachment injuries between you and your husband by fixing it now. Like, making sure like he is fully untethered from his family of origin and that he can fully partner with you and like build this family creation with you. That is the first step. And counseling would be really, really good. And if counseling is out of the picture for a plethora of reasons, money, availability, that you just can't find anybody, whatever, there are books. You guys can educate yourself, but counseling is my primary thing, is what I would do with my fiance. And then the books, you can do, you can pair like adult children with emotionally immature parents, managing overbearing parents and in-laws. And if you feel like, yeah, I do think he has some like, I think he's still bonded, like in this, I think he's still tethered, I think he's enmeshed, then I would also add the book Disentangling from Your Emotionally Immature Parents. So 3 resources there that would be very valuable if counseling isn't available. The second thing, and this is going to be the hardest one to hear, and I think this one's going to hurt for you, is you can't wait for them to understand you and validate like your boundaries. Like, if you wait for that, you're going to stay stuck forever, and you are going to self-abandon, and you're not going to like who you see in the mirror. Like, you are going to abandon your values, who you are as a person. They are reacting from a place of like insecurity, a place of fear. And I know that it's like, it's alarming to you, but you have to know that if you set a limit, you have to know your why, and you have to be comfortable with it. So even when the pushback comes, you just kind of let it roll through you, and you understand where it's coming from. It's coming from fear. It's coming from insecurity. It's not really about you at all. It's about them not being able to handle difference, change. They can't handle it. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your boundaries. Understanding that and accepting that, yeah, like, this sucks to say, but you do have to accept that if you don't go the way they want to go, and if you don't break your body down and contort to, get smaller and fit into this mold, they are going to look at you differently, because different to them is scary, and different to them is wrong, and different to them is disloyal. That's just the truth. That's their truth. And I need to make sure your eyes are wide open to this, and so that you're not just thinking it's going to get better once we get married. It's going to get, no, they're telling you what they think right now. Like, they're showing all their cards. So I would 100% first get into counseling, get on the same page with my fiance. If counseling's on the table, off the table, get those 3 resources, and then you have to work on acceptance. Where this is coming from for them, trying that, hopefully that will help you not take it personally, letting some of the stuff just kind of roll off. I did bring my own oatmeal. Like, I don't really, like to get bloated or whatever. You don't have to give excuses, but yeah, I know, just me bringing my own oatmeal. Like, anyway, now to switch the topic. I personally don't allow comments to impact me, because I understand where they're coming from, and I'm not going to let somebody who is scared and insecure and they're just terrified of change dictate my mood, because it has nothing to do with me. It's all about them. So I kind of just let it bounce off me. I hope that helps. This is a challenging situation. I don't see the system changing. That's why they're trying to change you. So eyes wide open. Counseling would be good. What do you guys think? What is helpful?